Deep Sports Talk production is brought to you in part by Mediterranean Bar and Grill of Taunton. Visit them at medbarandgrill.com. By Soares Pumping, simply the best at what they do. Visit them at soarespumping.com. By Frank Bedak Law Office. Visit them at bedaclaw.com. And by Physical Therapy U. Visit them at ptuclinic.com.
Hey everybody, welcome to Bridgewater Raynham High School. Dominic Damiano joined me here by Coach Alves as we start our first conference game. So what are you expecting out of this? I know your first conference game, you know, the new season. What are you expecting these Red Raiders from Barnstable?
They actually run an offense similar to ours, so hopefully we can do a good job defensively like last year. But I expect they're fairly young, so you know, we're the more experienced team, but I expect them to compete. It's a league, you know, a rival game, so I expect it to be a competitive game.
So what was the mindset for the guys you want to push? Was it more pushing, hey, this is a conference game, you want this one? What was the mindset going into practice this week for this game?
Yeah, absolutely. Coming off two tough losses to the actual two state finalists, Mansfield the winner and Franklin the runner-up. You know, two games that we thought we could have had. You know, we kind of had to have a short memory and prepare against a big league game and defending our league title, which we have 4 in a row now. So, you know, we want to try to get a 5th one in a row.
Coach, all the best. Best of luck tonight.
Thank you very much, and look like you've been pumping some iron.
We're back with the tip-off right after this. Hi everybody, welcome to Bridgewater Raynham High School. I'm Dominic Damiano, along with Mary Taft. You can't hear me? How about now? Nothing? Really? Can you hear something now? Really? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You should be good to go. Again, joined by Justin Furr up at the camera. You can't hear this game at all? No. You know what? We'll step away. We'll step away. We'll be back with more right after this.
Deep Sports Talk production is brought to you in part by Mediterranean Bar and Grill of Taunton. Visit them at medbarandgrill.com. By Soares Pumping, simply the best at what they do. Visit them at soarespumping.com. By Frank Bedak Law Office. Visit them at bedaclaw.com. And by Physical Therapy U. Visit them at ptuclinic.com.
All right, everybody, welcome back. Dominic Damiano joined by Mary Taft and Justin Furr up in the stands, up in the bird nest, as we get ready for the introduction of the starting lineups. And again, Justin Furr doing, this is his second year, doing a fine job behind the camera. And our intern, Mary Taft, is her first time doing video graphics. And I want to thank head coach Doug Alves for coming on today and talking a little bit briefly about you know, the big game today. With that, here's a public service and press announcer.
For tonight's starting lineup, we will begin with the Barnstable High School Raiders, coached by Mike Kennedy. Number 3, junior guard Jadaro France. Number 1, junior guard Nick Wilson.
Remember, we want to get the guys getting introduced.
Number 10, junior guard Alex Woolery. Number 35, senior forward Joe Yomokas. And number 5, senior forward Trevor Blaze. Now for the starting lineup of the Bridgewater Ranger Trojans, coached by Mike Adams.
All right, so here are the Trojans.
Junior forward Ryan Uvenskis. Number 15, senior guard Sam Murphy. Number 1, senior guard David Rosario. Number 21, senior forward Carl Akins. And number 3, senior guard Connor Lubenskis. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
And welcome back after playing the national anthem. Mary Taft, Justin Ferrer, and the rest of the 4 Deep Sports Talk crew.
And a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, the concession stand is open this evening.
My favorite part of the whole broadcast, concession stand. So we're going to get to that at the half. All right, should be a great game as we get ready for tip-off. So Josh, your shot looks good. Just rotate left to right, you'll be fine. If you can zoom in just a little bit more. Yep, that's good. All right, so here we go. In this conference matchup, and the tip is won by Barnstable, and there's Woolery. Woolery now. He gets it over screen. I get with these names. That's France inside. There's a long shot, won't go. That was Wilson. But battling hard is and on the break, here comes BR. There's Murphy. Murphy to Rosario. That's Ryan Rumbunkus, top of the key. Gets over Rosario, baseline over to Murphy. Murphy comes all the way around, gets it up to Rumbunkus. That's Ryan Rumbunkus out to Connor. Yeah, he's covered by Woolery. Oh, yeah, I need this one. Atkins, 3 seconds on the clock, and a 3. And the Bridgewater Rams up 3-0. Here comes Woolery now, covered by Atkins. Worry gets it over to France. France now giving inside. We're going to have a foul on the floor. And it will be White 43. That's on Ryan Rabunkus. His first team first, just underway here in the first quarter in this conference matchup. And we got a little tad bit note to mention about the JV game. Hits the first one. Yep. No. Hits the second one. All right, just like that, 3-2. Here comes Rosario now on the break. He works it inside to Atkins, up the glass and in. Nice inside pass, 5-2. Trojans. Woolrich covered by Atkins. Thinking about driving not by himself. He's going downtown, comes up, loses control of the ball. It goes off of Ryan Rabunkus. It will stay Red Raiders basketball in the BRN. 6:34 left in the first quarter. Trying to get it all the way out to Wilson now. Wilson covered by Murphy. He gets it over to Blaze. Blaze now back over to France. France thinking about driving. He stops because Rosario's in his face. Back out to France. That was from Worry. Now he's driving down to the baseline. Lost the ball. Loose ball on the floor. Let's see who gets it. And it's finally taken by Bridgewater Raynham. Rosario leading the attack. Covered by France. Lost the ball off his foot. So with 6:07, and we have another change of possession. So we had 15 minutes of no fouls called in the JV game. We'll talk about that in a minute. There's a floater, and he hits. That's France for two, 5-4. Rosario covered tightly by France. Goes off a pick by Ryan. Kicks it back to Murphy, baseline, drives Murph off the floater, won't go, hits the backboard, and coming down hard, that's Wilson. He's going to kick it out. We're going to have a offensive foul on Nick Wilson. His first, team first. As you can see, 5-4 early in this game. Rosario covered by France. France staying step to step with Rosario. In, and there's a clean look by Rabunkus off the rim, won't go. Covered Murphy follows up, won't go. Ryan Rabunkus, you're going to get him for dragging his too many steps. We'll have a travel call.
100 corner ball side. Murph, over.
On the inbound pass in the Bridgewater, in the Barnstable end. There's France, give and go inside, and we're going to have a foul. And that is going to be on number 21. That's going to be on Atkins. As Yalmisk will go to the line, misses the first one. His first team second team personal foul for the Trojans. 5:14 left in this first quarter. Here's his second shot. Misses that one. Here come the Trojans. Rosario now. Was thinking about driving inside, stopped. Covered by France, works it inside, tries to work, Atkins helps him out. Inside, kicks out baseline for Murphy, off the rim, won't go, rebound. Rabunkus, ball's crazy loose, there's Worry now. Worry tries to work inside, that ball's blocked by Rabunkus, and Atkins is there to clean that up. Ryan Rabunkus. Oh, he just crossed up. Worry, baseline. Murphy for three, in and out, won't go. Worry now, long pass. Off the glass. That was Ingram. And it wasn't the intent of shooting, so it will be Barnstable ball in the BRN. 5-4 Trojans, 4:26 left in this first quarter. We got a chance as Armstrong checked in for And now driving. That was Armstrong checked in. We're going to get him for drag. Too many steps. We'll have a change of possession as Ingram dragged his pivot foot. Murphy checks in for the for the Trojans. And there is Murphy now bringing up the attack. Thinking about working it, covered by Ingram. Goes baseline, kicks it back out to Ryan Rumbunkus, back out to Murphy, thinking about shooting. And now he stops, gets it out to Connor Rumbunkus, covered by Worry. Works all the way to the far baseline. Armstrong had a look, he steps back for three. Won't go. And there's Atkins with a nice save. He kicks out to Ryan Rumbunkus and drains the two. And they go with a soft full court press, and it works, and we'll have a change of possession. Rumbunkus will throw it in the Barnstable end with 3:43 now left in this first quarter. Rumbunkus, he tried to slam it home, couldn't finish, but Ryan Rumbunkus was there to help out Connor Rumbunkus. They're going with the full court press, and right there, Rosario, tried to go behind the back and feed Atkins under the hoop and couldn't finish the play. We have a timeout. Timeout. Barnstable, you're watching 4 Deep Sports Talk presentation of high school basketball. We'll be back with more right after this. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Dominic Damiano, Mary Taft, and Justin Ferrer, and the rest of the 4 Deep Sports Talk crew as we get ready for coming out of this break. 3:31 left in this first quarter. 9-4, the soft press that BR runs really well. It is working out for them. A couple turnovers already resulting in baskets. So we'll have an inbound pass in the Barnstable end. As Worry, they're all over Worry. And getting out of that full court press and coming up, that's Wilson now. Wilson, when all said and done, they get the Worry. He's going to try to drive himself a floater. That's blocked by Ryan Rumbunkus. On a change of possession, Rosario. Ryan Rumbunkus off the glass in 2. Now France thinking about driving, kicks it inside baseline, and he's fouled. And that was Yalmisk, who got the inside feed from France, and he's going to try to make this a 3-point play. We're going to teach that new intern sooner or later, I'm telling you. We'll get it down. I don't know what's going to take, Justin, but we'll teach this intern something. He hits that one, hits the second shot. Now with a 4-point lead coming out. Armstrong bringing the ball up. He's covered tightly by France, trying to go to his right. Gets it in the Barnstable end. Gets it over to Ryan Rumbunkus. Works it inside to Harry. Can't finish. Harry tries to finish. Atkins helps out. Atkins again. And he finishes and he's fouled.
Tony! You're man.
That foul will be on number 3. Adario France, his first, team second. Atkins trying to finish the 3-point play. He doesn't. Rebound Barnstable. They lost the ball on the ball. Harry, and now Laurie trying to get out of that full court press. Armstrong Gonna try to weave indeed, works it inside. Tries to kick it out to Burke, goes out. Burke hands will have a change of possession. No, that's Deeb. I'm sorry. I thought that was Harry. That's Deeb. I keep on getting confused. I'm sorry. Number 34 just checking in for the Trojans. So we'll have an inbound pass in the Barnstable end with 2:24 left in this first quarter. Atkins, a three-point look for Rumbunkus all day. You can't get any smoother than that. Trying to do the full court press under 2 minutes left in the quarter. Now Burke from the baseline won't go. Rebound, and we're going to have a push-off. That will be on number 5. That was on Blaze. His first, team fourth. Rumbunkus bringing it up. Armstrong covered by France, kicks it over. Back and forth they go. That was revealed for a minute. Now to Rumbunkus, covered by Lowry. Back to Atkins. Atkins trying to drive, went off his leg. Ball's loose on the floor. And they're going to have a jump ball. And the possession arrow will go to, I believe, Bridgewater Raynham with 1:37 left in this first quarter, and a 9-point lead for the Trojans. So on the inbound, in the Barnstable end, Armstrong covered by France. 2 seconds left, gonna try to get it off. And we're gonna have a shooting violation. Let's see what we have. So subs check in, now checking in is number 15. That's Regini, checking in. France up to Lowry. France back up to Lowry. Lowry for 3. And hits. No. Now Armstrong. Ravel trying to drive baseline. And he's going to have a push on the floor. No shot. That is going to be on Kyle Regeri. I'm sorry, Kyle, pronounced your name wrong. Inbound pass under in the Barnstable end. 1:06 left. Well, all said and done, they finally get it out to Rumbunkus. Rumbunkus, Armstrong, covered by France, going to try to drive. Little fadeaway, shoots, and hits. The lead is 8. And France over the Lowry. Just trying to get over the line. Ball's tapped and hit. There's Dobib trying to get it. He does! Over to Ravel, who finishes. The lead is 10. It's a 6-second difference between the game clock and the shooting clock. France now inside. And off the glass and in is Regini. The lead is 8, 19 seconds. The last shot of the half, of the first quarter. Excuse me.
Turn the corner. Hey.
And he can't finish, and that's how that half will end. That's how the first quarter will end. With your score, Bridgewater Raynham 20, Barnstable 12. We'll step away. You're watching 4 Deep Sports Talk presentation of high school basketball. We'll be back with more right after this.
Production is brought to you in part by Mediterranean Bar and Grill of Taunton. Visit them at medbarandgrill.com. By Soares Pumping, simply the best at what they do. Visit them at soarespumping.com. By Frank Bedak Law Office. Visit them at bedaclaw.com. And by Physical Therapy U. Visit them at ptuclinic.com.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Dominic Damiano, Justin Ferrer, Mary Taft, and the rest of the 4 Deep Sports Talk crew as we get ready for the second quarter. And on the inbound pass, it will be, let's see what we got. We're going to have a walk. Change of possession. As Ravel will inbound the ball. The lead is 8, 20-12. And in comes Rosario, guarded by Lurie. Trying to go left, then he goes right. Now he's going left again. He's going to try to drive right down the lane, and he can't finish. And we're going to have, see if we have a change of possession. Looks like it went off of a Barnstable Red Raider first. It'll stay in the Barnstable end. Again, just underway. 7:40 left in this first half. Barry now. Big Barry checking in, the big guy. Trying to move it around to Ravel inside. To Dobib, turns around off the rim, won't go. Barry keeps it from going out deep, tries to change it, gets over to Barry. Nice move. Rosario, clean look, won't go. Rebound. Rosario trying to get it off another player. With all that said, and then it comes Regari. Regari now stops, kicks it back out. Clean shot, clean look, won't go. Recovered by Bridgewater Raynham. Rosario leading the attack. Quick break. Dobib trying to go around. It's in the Barry. We're going to have a foul on the floor. Red 3-5. That will be on 3-5. That'll be on Yolmiskus. Excuse me, Yolmiskus. His first, team 6th. And right now, Barnstable is really hurting themselves pretty bad. They're 1 away from going on the 1-on-1. There's a lot of time left in this first half. Ravel, Rosario covered by Woolry. Turning. Armstrong has a clean look. He hits off the rim, won't go. And there's Woolry for Barnstable bringing it up. That was initially into Yolmiskus. Trying to get it off for somebody. Excellent defense by Bridgewater. And there's a clean look for another young man, number 21. That's Messenger, and he hits. And in comes Rosario now, bringing it up. Illegal set on the body there, so we'll have a change of possession on Dobib. His first, team 4th. Atkins checking in for Dobib. And the ball's back put in play. Here we go. Woolry now bringing it up for the Red Raiders. Back and forth they go. There's Wilson over to Woolry. Tries to get it inside. Yolmiskus, excuse me. There's a floater. That won't go by Messenger, excuse me. Rosario. Ryan Rumbunkus trying to drive. Lost the ball. And that was no backcourt because it was off a Red Raider. Now driving all the way, working inside to Barry. Trying to get a handle around the back. Can't get a good position. Now over to Armstrong with a floater. Hits. Timeout. Bridgewater Raynham will be back with more right after this. Everybody, welcome back. Dominic Damiano, Justin Ferreira and our new intern Mary Taft as we get ready for the remainder of this first half. 5:40 originally left in the first half, and a 22-15, a 7-point lead for the Trojans in this conference matchup as the Barnstable Red Raiders come visiting here for their first visit of the 2018-19 season. On the inbound, it will be, Nick Wilson. Wilson, a bounce kickball on Atkins, so we'll have a change of possession on the kickball. Little stoppage in play. And there's Worry. Worry over to France. France will try to bring it up. And they go back over to Worry. Long pass. That's over to Messenger. Messenger trying to drive by himself. Lost control. Ball was knocked out of his hand. Recovered by BR. And here comes Ryan Rumbunkus. Connor Rumbunkus, stops. Gets it over to Armstrong. Armstrong. And covered by Wilson. Goes all the way over the other side. Feeds it to Rosario to the baseline. Left baseline. Little floater. Won't go. That was Rumbunkus. Gets his own rebound. And it's going to stay. It's going to change the position. It's going to be Barnstable ball. As they go with the soft full court press, here comes France. He thinks he sees something. He's going to drive by himself off the glass. And then nice little finger roll. Rosario covered by France tight. We're going to have a foul. And that automatically puts him in the 1-and-1. That's the 7th team foul for Barnstable. Should be the 1-and-1, it will be. So Rosario will shoot one. If he hits that one, he'll get another shot with 4:50 left in this first half. Hits the first. And the second hits the both. Nicely done. The lead is 7. As Wilson gets covered. France now trying to get it. Driving. He sees it. Try it again. Little floater. That call is on white 44. Colby King. His first, team 5th. There's the first shot. France hits that one. Lead is now 6 with 4:41 after this shot. See if he hits this one. He misses it. Rosario, fast break, gets it over to King. Colby King, Armstrong. Rosario now. Covered by France. Gonna try to drive by himself. Kicks it baseline for King. Hits. And on the inbound, Barnstable almost lost the ball. Wilson now in transition, trying to get a ball, blocked by King. Rumbunkus faked. Oh, he lost the ball. They're going to say it was off him, but he had Lowry confused there for a second. Just lost control of the basketball. Now Worry gets it in this. Blaze lost the ball. It was taken out of his hands by Rosario. The ball's tipped and a good finish. With all said and done, Atkins finishes. A nice pass by Rumbunkus and the ball tipped a couple times. Excuse me. Finishes the three-point play. 30-18 now. And finishing, nice job. Lead back down to 10, Rosario. And we're gonna have a reach. That is gonna be an Alex Woolery. His second, team 9th, so automatic 1-1. If they foul him again, we'll go into the double bonus and he'll automatically get 2 shots. So Rosario from the charity stripe. Misses the first. On the rebound, in comes France real fast. Gets it over to Woolery, now he's driving, a little floater, hits. Excuse me, lead is 8, 30-22. King. Not. And that's Murphy now. Murphy back in the game, gets it out to King. King gonna try to drive baseline, thinking about it, stops. Tries to get it inside to Atkins, 6 seconds. You can hear the coach yelling. There's a shot by Murphy and he's fouled, and he's gonna shoot 3. That was the fouls on Nick Wilson. They're automatically in the bonus anyway. So Sam Murphy will shoot a couple. Oh, he might have got fouled at the, I think he's gonna get 3. Hits the first one because he was at the 3-point line where he got fouled. We apologize for our angle. Hits them both. Yep, he's gonna get 3. Lead back up to 10 with 3:06 left. Hits them both. It's all 3 of them. The lead is 11. And the Trojans playing their style defense. They break it down. They go more to a man now. Back in their own end. Wilson over to France, trying to get it inside. He does. That was Rogeria, rebound, and there's Murphy on the break. He'll slow it down. Gets it over to Rosario, covered by France. Rosario, now you drive baseline, thinking about making a move off the glass, won't go. Rebound, Barnstable. Red Raiders long break. Rogeria up the glass and in. Now King. Over to Rosario. Dobib getting ready to check back into the game. King now. Ryan Rumbunk. Connor Rumbunk is off the rim, won't go. Recovered by Atkins, lost the ball. Oh, and what a move by Yomakis, excuse me. 33-26 is your score. 2:03 left. We'll be back with more right after this. Hi everybody, welcome back. Dominic Damiano, Mary Taft, and Justin Ferrer up in the camera bird nest up there, way up high. 33-26 is your score here in the first half. Left in the first half is 2 minutes and 3 seconds. And Barnstable put themselves in the hole early when there was 7 minutes left in this first quarter, and they put BR in the bonus. Rosario now bringing it up, covered by France. Connor Rumbunkus won't go. Rebound, Barnstable on a break. There's Lurie thinking fast break, slows it down. Steps back, goes around Ryan Rumbunkus, works it outside. That was Gamas inside and trying to follow up and fouled was Yomalkis. So there's 2 for him. He's going to try to make this a 3-point play. Officially 1:33 left. As Big Chris Barry checks in, number 32 for the Trojans. Here's the shot, hits that one. Finishes a 3-point play. Rosario, big break. Connor Rumbunkus, baseline Murphy. Slows it down. Top of the key, Rumbunkus back out to Murphy. Thinking inside, gets out to Rosario. Kicks it back out to Murphy. Baseline 3, won't go. Rebound. Connor Rumbunkus lost it, came down, kicks it back out to Murphy. Rosario now, covered by France. Back and forth we go here. Now Rosario all said and done. Gonna take a shot. There's 3 hits. A minute left in the first half. Drive in hard. There's Gamaz. Gamaz kicks it, works to the inside to Ruggieri, who hits. The lead is 5 with 44 seconds left. Rosario, another 3 off the glass, won't go. Laurie for Barnstable on the break. Top of the key, thinking about driving around. Rosario stops and kicks it out to France. France was thinking about working inside. Long 3, hits. The lead is 2 with 16 seconds. Shot clock is off. Connor Rumbunkus thinking about driving. There's Murphy. Murphy. Rosario for 3. Nice look. In and out. Won't go. Lurie with a long shot. And that's how the half will end with your score. Bridgewater Raynham 36, Barnstable 34. We'll be back with the third quarter right after this. Hey everybody, welcome back. Dominic Damiano, Mary Taft, and the rest of the Sport 4 Deep Sports Talk crew, and of course in front of Justin Ferreira up in the crow's nest as we get ready for the third quarter, second half if you will, and a 2-point lead for the Bridgewater Raynham Trojan, 36-34. We'd like to welcome all the 80 people watching on Facebook Live. Welcome. So it'll be BR ball as we start off this third quarter, second half, third quarter, if you will. And here we go. I can hear it, see? So on the inbound, there's Rosario now. Rosario into Armstrong, Wilson all over him. And we're gonna have back court. And the change of possession as France will inbound the ball. And bringing up the ball now is number 10 for Barnstable. We'll give you that young man's. Oh, that is Rory, I'm sorry. And following up, there's Wilson with a jump pass, won't go. Rebound. Rumbenkis. Corner, there's about to Rosario. Over to Armstrong. Armstrong. Now to Rosario. Ryan Rumbenkis. And hits. France covered by Rosario. Bringing the ball up. Let's see what we got on the floor here. It will be Barnstable ball in the BR end. Warwick covered by Akins. France for three, won't go. And we'll have a change of possession. Approaching the 7-minute mark left in the third quarter. As Armstrong needs to tie his sneakers.
Back to the ball. Let's go. Here we go. Drag it up.
Armstrong, excuse me, Rembenkis bringing it up by Atkins. Rembenkis, Atkins now bringing the ball over to Ryan Rembenkis. Armstrong covered by Wilson, kicks it back out to Atkins, excuse me. Rembenkis with a little floater and hits. Nicely done. And here comes the all-A student in chemistry, trying to finish a three-point play. All A's in chemistry for that young man. And he hits. 41-34 Trojans. As BI goes to their man press. Kind of soft though. A lot of good athletes, a lot of quick athletes, not worry about it too much. France now. On a break, Rosario feeds it to Ryan Rembenkis off the glass. And they're going back to the press. As Wilson brings it up, covered by Armstrong. Yometskis back out to Wilson, gonna try to drive floater too hard, won't go. Armstrong up with the ball. He won't finish everything, did everything but go in the hole as Akins tried to finish it. Now baseline, trying to go Akins. Covered by France. Over to Rembenkis. Rosario now. Thinking about driving, trying to go around Wilson. Kicks it back up to Akins inside. Feed from Ryan. From Connor to Ryan, they can't finish. The Rembenkis brothers couldn't finish. Now in a hurry. Gary over to Worry. Yometskis over. That was over to Wilson. We're gonna have a push on Ruggieri. His second, team second. Timeout on the floor. Timeout. Barnstable. We'll be back with more right after this.
Today's 4 Deep Sports Talk production is brought to you in part by Mediterranean Bar and Grill of Taunton. Visit them at medbarandgrill.com. By Soars Pumping, simply the best at what they do. Visit them at soarspumping.com. By Frank Bedak Law Office. Visit them at bedaclaw.com. And by Physical Therapy U. Visit them at ptuclinic.com.
Everybody, welcome back. Dominic Damiano, Mary Taft, and Justin Ferrer, and the rest of the 4 Deep Sports Talk crew. A little program note. Tomorrow we will be at the Bridgewater Ice Arena for the 50th anniversary of Bridgewater Raynham Hockey. We'll hope to be joined by Dave Patrick. He might come in the studio and talk on tomorrow. We'll have the show, the normal show, from 12 to 1 on 1320 AM WARA, and here online on Facebook. And then followed by another conference game as the Bridgewater Raynham Trojans ice hockey team will take on the Barnstable Red Raiders ice hockey team. So here we go on the break. As Rosario brings the ball up over to Connor Rembenkis, over to Akins. Akins. Rosario for a floater. Off the glass, won't go. Tries to follow up. He's fouled, there's no call. He got hammered. Now France trying to drive. Good move, lost the ball. And now Rosario. Armstrong, nice fake. Floater from the baseline, won't go. As France and Akins try to fight for the ball. And on a break. Ruggieri had a travel that was not called in the Barnstable end. Ruggieri kicks it back out. Messenger on a hook, won't go. Rembenkis now. Over to Akins. Gonna foul on the floor. See what we have here. That's going to be on Adam Messenger. His first, team third. 3:58 left in this third quarter. And a 43-34 Bridgewater Raynham lead. Inside, nice pass! Ryan Rembenkis. And now almost a turnover by Rosario. France trying to slow it down. 3-point, he has a look. He can't finish. Rebound, Ryan Rembenkis. Almost took out his brother Connor. In transition. Here's a shot for two, won't go. Akins on the rebound, tried to feed Connor Rembenkis. He gets it himself and finishes. Oh, baby. And Akins is going to try to finish his three-point play, 47-34. And he does. 48-34, 30 left in the third. And then France covered heavy by Rosario, just trying to get it into the BRN, gets it over to Ruggieri. Thinking about driving, stops, drags his pivot foot, but gets it in. That was a travel all day. Armstrong approaching the 3-minute mark. Rembenkis now over to the baseline. That's Rosario. Rosario gets away from France. Now he's going to try to drive. Kicks up to Ryan Rembenkis. Akins now all the way to Rosario. Thinking about three. Has a nice look. Can't finish. Rebound Barnstable. Oh, he passed it right over to Akins, who finishes it off the glass. Now Wilson bringing the ball up. Nick Wilson for Barnstable. Bounce pass, France gonna try to drive. He sees a lane off the, but he's fouled. Anthony Morrison getting ready to check in. And France is gonna try to finish a three-point play, 50-36 with 2:33 left in the third quarter. Hits that one. I'm sorry, not a three-point play. He's trying to hit his two foul shots. I apologize. Couple of changes as Ryan and Connor Rembenkis check out. Rosario checks out. Murphy checks in. Ravel checks in. And Anthony Dobib checks in. And now checking in for Barnstable is number 33. Ingram checks in. And Nick Wilson checks out. And I don't mean literally. Okay, now bring it up. Here comes Morrison. That was Armstrong now with the ball covered by a little give and go base. I'm trying to catch up with the plays. Now all did is Armstrong with three. With all that give and go back and forth, Armstrong hits a nice three. Approaching 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Ruggieri gets the ball stripped out of his hand up the glass. We can have a foul on a push. As Morrison ripped the ball out of Ruggieri's hand. That is his fourth, team fifth. And we're not even through the third quarter, and the Barnstable Red Raiders have 5 team fouls.
You got no fouls, Connie. You play a little aggressive. Not too brave.
Misses the first. And we apologize for any background noise you hear. It's the second. 54-38. France now covered by Morrison. Morrison matched him, and they're going to have a hit on the shoulder on the push. 1:59 officially left in this third quarter. And Ingram will inbound the ball for the Red Raiders in the BR end. Gets it all the way back up. The France will start their offense all over again. Covered by Morrison, and going to have another reach. On a push. His second, team third. Ingram on the inbound, gets it over to the big man, Messenger, and he's blocked by Jack Ravel. Wow. Now Ingram trying to drive baseline, trying to get around Armstrong, feeds it inside to Messenger. Off the glass, won't go. Rebound Trojans. Connor Rebenkis, the chemistry A student, gets it over to Murphy. And now Morrison kicks it back out to Armstrong. Armstrong's thinking about driving. A floater hits. Armstrong, Ingram trying to get it, and he does. Yometskis over there, Rigeri. Rigeri trying to drive. Floater won't go. Rebound, BR. Dobib works it inside. Armstrong off the glass for 2. A minute left. Change of possession. Armstrong feeding Dobib off the glass, and he's fouled. Murphy getting ready to check in. It sounds like he's going to go in for Armstrong. Armstrong's going to take a break with 48 seconds left. And Dobib is going to shoot a couple. The lead is 20, 58-38. Hits the first. And he hits the second, 60-38, 48 seconds left in the third quarter.
Stay right there, Murph. Good, Murph. Stay right there.
That's Wilson. Gets it over to Yometskis. Over to France, who has a clean look for 3. Won't go. Rebound, Bridgewater Raynham. There's a long break. Ravel going to try to finish the floater, and he does. Jack Ravel for 2, 62-38. Now France with the moves, thinking about going all by himself, a floater, and he's fouled. With 19 seconds left in the third quarter. And they're going to call that on Anthony Morrison. That's his, he's actually had 3 in a row. His third, team fourth. Again, 19 seconds left as France will shoot 1, hits. 62-39. And checking in is Colby Burke as Yometskis will sit down. France is going to try to finish. And he does. The lead is 22. Connor Rebenkis. We're going to have a reach on number 21, Messenger. Adam Messenger. That's a push. So that'll automatically put him in the bonus. They'll shoot the 1-1. Connor hits this one, he'll get another shot at another one. Hits the first. Lead back up to 23. Hits the second. Lead up to 24, 11 seconds, last clock, last shot of the third quarter. Almost lost it, driving, excellent moves off the rim, won't go. Long shot for Dobib. Oh, and it won't go. After 3, your score. Bridgewater Raynham 64, Barnstable 40. We'll be back with the fourth quarter, right after this.
4 Deep Sports Talk production is brought to you in part by Mediterranean Bar and Grill of Taunton. Visit them at medbarandgrill.com. By Soars Pumping, simply the best at what they do. Visit them at soarspumping.com. By Frank Bedak Law Office. Visit them at bedaclaw.com. And by Physical Therapy U. Visit them at ptuclinic.com.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Dominic Damiano, Mary Taft, Justin Ferrer, and the rest of the 4 Deep Sports Talk crew as we give you high school basketball as we're live here from Bridgewater Raynham High School in this conference game between the Barnstable Red Raiders and, of course, the Bridgewater Raynham Trojans. Starting off the fourth quarter, 64-40. What a great hustle by Rosario. Just couldn't finish. On the inbound. Oh, and a miscue as Connor Rembenka stepped in and was able to steal the ball. And they steal another ball. No, but Francis there, smartly there, ready to jump on that ball. Great job by that young man. Wilson bringing the ball up. There's Burke. Burke trying to work it inside. And they do. That's Gamaz now back in the game. Almost lost the ball. Nice job by France. Armstrong over to Ryan Rembenkis. Covered by Burke. Over to Connor Rembenkis. Rembenkis tries to feed it to Rosario. Floater off the glass. Won't go. Ryan's there off the backhand. Off the glass and in. 68-42. Approaching the 7-minute mark left in the game. And Gamaz trying to kick it out, and Armstrong steps in front of that one, tipped by Rembenkis. Rosario's going to try to finish, and he does. Inside, Burke now able to save the ball, gets it back over to Messenger. Messenger now over to Wilson. France covered by Rosario. Almost taken by Akins. Oh, what an acrobatic shot by number 21, Adam Messenger, who gets fouled and finishes the shot. That is going to be on 43 White, which is Ryan Rembenkis. His third, team fifth. Officially 6:37 left in the game. Is the first one by Messenger. The three-point play by Messenger can't finish. And Rosario bringing the ball up, thinking about going all by himself. Connor Rembenkis over to Ryan Rembenkis. Armstrong for 3. Hits. A 29-point lead. France Little travel, no call. Messenger almost lost the ball. France gets the ball, trying to start the offense again inside from Burke. Burke a floater and hits. Colby Burke with a nice move. Rosario, bounce pass over to Connor Rembenkis, over to Ryan Rembenkis. And gonna have a reach on Colby Burke. That's automatic 1-on-1. His first team eighth. There's a lot of time left in this game for the Bridgewater Raynham Trojans to take advantage of the charity stripe. Here's his first one, hits that one. So he will obviously shoot another one. Rembenkis sets, here's the other shot. Hits them both, 75-46. France now trying to bring it up. Aikens trying to slow him down. He's gonna try to drive by himself. He lost the ball. They're going to say it was last touched by a Trojan. Officially 5:35 left in the game and a 75-46 Trojan lead in this conference matchup. Messenger steps back, shoots, won't go. Rebound, Connor Rembenkis. Up to Rosario. Rosario slows down, he sees France. He tries to go his left, France stops him. Gets it over to Connor Rembenkis for three. Hits! Timeout, timeout, Trojans. With your score, Bridgewater Raynham 78, Barnstable 46 will step away. You're watching 4D Sports Talk presentation of high school basketball live from Bridgewater Raynham. We'll be back with more right after this. Hey, buddy, welcome back. You weren't paying attention while you're up. That intern needs a lot of work. Oh, and the buzzer's sticking. We got intern problems, and we got people checking in. That has to be one of the longest check-ins in high school history. Oh, a little bash talk going across the broadcast board here. Did it in the JV game, too. So Wilson will inbound the ball for the Barnstable Red Raiders. Approaching the 5-minute mark left of the game. France in trouble. Almost lost the ball. Smartly there was Gamaz. Shot won't go. Recovered by Bridgewater M. Connor Rembenkis feeds it into Ryan Rembenkis. Stops a little bit too fast, so start it all up again. Rosario, top of the key, covered by France. Bounce pass over to Connor Rembenkis. Ryan Rembenkis now over to Aikens. Aikens over to Armstrong. Armstrong trying to drive baseline. Floater off the glass, can't finish. Rebound, Bridgewater Raynham. France on a break. Slows it down, almost lost the ball. Now he loses the ball. There's Armstrong. Armstrong. Rembenkis to finish off the glass, and does. France to Wilson, covered by Armstrong. And then smartly, Ryan Rembenkis stepping in. He got a foul here. Ryan will shoot the 1-and-1. Ryan Rembenkis. And now Ruggieri checking in for Barnstable. And checking out is number 25, Gamaz. So Ryan Rembenkis will shoot. Connor Rembenkis will shoot one, misses it. That was a 1-and-1 situation in the bonus. France now bringing the ball up, gets it over to Wilson. Wilson to France. This time Ryan steps in. He's going to try to finish. And he can't finish the play. Rosario there on the rebound for three. Won't go. And another offensive rebound for the Trojans. We're going to have a carry. And that'll be a change of possession. Your score, just like you see, 84-46 with 3:40 left in the game. And a very sick intern to my right. All right, France bringing the ball up, covered by Rosario. Slipped for a minute. Now he's going to try to finish. Has to slow it down. Lost it. Saved. Back out to Wilson. Shoots. Won't go. And Rembetkis brings it up. And we'll have a timeout. Timeout. Trojans will step away. 80-46. Trojans will be right back with more right after this.
This 4D Sports Talk production is brought to you in part by Mediterranean Bar and Grill of Taunton. Visit them at medbarandgrill.com. By Soares Pumping. Simply the best at what they do. Visit them at soarespumping.com. By Frank Bedak Law Office. Visit them at bedaklaw.com. And by Physical Therapy U. Visit them at ptuclinic.com.
Hi everybody, welcome back. Dominic Damiano, Justin Ferreira, our senior cameraman up in the crow's nest, and our new intern Mary Taft, as we give you Bridgewater and Raynham basketball. 80-46 is your score in this conference matchup for their first meeting of the year between, of course, the Barnstable Red Raiders and the Bridgewater Raynham Trojans. Now checking in for the Trojans is, and I have to get these names right, I apologize, is number 13, Manhart. I remember him. Number 42, that's Jack Barry. And number 44, Colby King. And number 32, Chris Barry. And here we go. Manhart gets it over to Morrison. Morrison, that's over to Jack Barry. Steps back, working with the ball, trying to make, oh, what a nice move. Stop, but he's dragged his pivot foot. We'll have a change of possession. 3:05 left in the game. And France brings the ball up. Covered by Barry, gets it over to Messenger. Messenger over to Wilson. Lost the ball, he throws it up, and it's covered by Manhart. Manhart now bringing the ball up for the Trojans. Stops. Kicks it over to Morrison. Morrison to Barry. Back up to Morrison as I get used to these new names. Wilson, great defense on Morrison. That's out to Barry. Barry trying to move. There's a long three. Won't go. Rebound Trojans. And Jack Barry, they'll start up with a brand new shot clock. As Anthony Morrison, covered by Wilson, trying to do something. There's a three for Manhart. Won't go. Rebound. Bridgewater Raynham is blocked. Nice job by France. He follows. Colby King tries to go behind the back to finish a play, but he gets fouled, so he'll shoot a two. He'll shoot two. Officially 2:05 left in the game. Hits the first. And he hits the second. 82-46. And in comes Messenger. Messenger now. And we're going to have a little travel on France. So Isaiah Manhart will take it out. Just under 2 minutes left in the game, and France will check out. And France played his heart off in this game for Barnstable. Now Morrison trying to go around Ingram. Barry Over to Manhart. Over to Morrison, sorry. Now that's Manhart. Baseline to Barry. Manhart. Morrison trying to drive. Little floater off the glass. Gets by two defenders for two. 84-46. Messenger now. Trying to go around Manhart. Kicks a baseline. Stopped. Trying to get inside for Regieri. Covered by Ingram. Now back out to Ingram. Inside their work. Regieri can try to finish. Off the glass. Won't go. Rebound. Bridgewater Raynham. And Morrison brings it up. Barry was thinking about hitting three. Under a minute left in the game. And there's three. That's short off the rim. Recovered by Ingram. Can't hold it. And BR recovers. For three in the corner. Won't go. Ingram for three. Won't go. Rebound. Bridgewater Raynham. No. Loose ball on the floor. Finally covered by the Trojans. Morrison got over to Manhart now. And they're going to let the clock run out. Seven seconds left. The Bridgewater Raynhams will go away, end their weekend with a big 84-46 win over the conference rival. Again, 84-46 for Justin Ferrer. I'm Dominic Damiano and Mary Taft and the rest of the 4 Deep Sports Talk crew. We will catch you next time. Everybody have a fantastic weekend.
This has been a presentation of 4 Deep Sports Talk, where high school and youth athletics come first.